Rob. And the winner, I'm delighted to announce the 2010 Ernst & Young Entrepreneur of the Year for the Services category is John Spence, Karma Royal Group.
Wow. Bloody hell. I'm still not going to sing. I guess now I'm Australian Entrepreneur of the Year. I have to support Australia in the Ashes next week, I guess, over the pond. Jeez, getting from. I am humbled. I am genuinely surprised, to be honest, and I'm very humbled. And it means a lot. As an entrepreneur, we sometimes think we live in a bubble. And I always say one of my maxims in my company, it's more fun to be a pirate than to be in the Navy. And a lot of my friends have got real jobs, like accountants and lawyers and bankers, and it's, we give the awards out often and speak things. It's tremendous to actually be given an award, so thank you, thank you. And I would say, before I pass the mic up, I should say I lost for words, but anyone knows me when that's not true. But a couple of things. My daughter, who I actually have won this for, if I didn't win it, she'd have kicked me because I got it for her show and tell. She said, you must bring it back for my school. But I said, my daughter said it must be fantastic being an entrepreneur because you have no boss. And of course we do. We have two bosses. First is ourselves, and the entrepreneur knows that every day we have to look in the mirror and we have to justify to ourselves why we do things. And so one, I want to say thank you to the mirror in my hall. And two is our wives, and our wives are the toughest bosses. I want to say thank you to my wife in the net, who puts up with all sorts of nonsense. And it's hard to get a sickie from one's wife, though, I have to say. It's much easier than other things. And the final thing I must say, and it sounds a cliche, but I want to thank my mum. And my mum passed away a few months ago, but I would not be here without my mum. Well, that's very obvious, but I would not be here as an entrepreneur. I started life as an entrepreneur when I was 10 years old, and my father wanted to get me arrested because I took packets of fruit pastels, and I split them in two. And I wrapped each side in a sort of novelty wrapper at Christmas or something. And I sold it at sort of 75% of the value. And my father wanted to report me to my police. My mother capitalized me to carry this on. And later on, when I played in punk bands, when it was clear I couldn't play guitar and I couldn't sing, and I clearly looked shocking in a plastic bin liner, she supported me. And when I dropped out of university and I went into the music business, she supported me. And when I brought Boy George home, she actually gave him tea and said, as an aside, he may be a little queer, John, so be careful. Well, I ended up working on the streets of Tenerife selling timeshares. She supported me. So Mum's out there floating somewhere, drinking a double gin and tonic. So this is for you, Mum. Thank you. And thank you to everyone.
Well done. Well done. Ladies and gentlemen, hands together for John Spence, the 2010 Ernst & Young Entrepreneur of the Year.